Hi everybody, welcome to our digital kennel. I'm Charles Miller, GermanShepherdMan.com, and I'm going to talk to you today about my style of training. Bring it here. Ruby, hush. Drop. Ruby, hush. Get. She's fired up. This is Sergeant the Super Dog and Ruby. And Ruby, hush. Good girl. Hush. 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 Good girl. Hush. No, ma'am. I said hush. Good girl, Wooby. That's a good baby, Wooby. Correct within a second, reward within a second, and always be training. Those are my number one, number two, or tied for number one mottos. Now, we're going to talk about the difference in the type training I do and say a professionally trained, high-level executive protection dog training. Totally different types of training. I don't do protection dog training. I do what I call estate training. It's training a dog to match the real estate footprint, to match the estate, if you will. I mean, I have a humble home, then 6.5 acres. We are nestled in a forest. I live on a dead-end dirt road. There's only 5 families on the entire road, so we are very secluded, very off the beaten path, and it's just been a great place to estate train my dogs. For instance, I have a deck on the front of my house. It goes up to the front door. If I say the word D-E-C-K, I have Sergeant right here, and if I say it assertively, he'll go get on the deck. If I say that word deck, I want him to go get on that deck, and he will stay there for 20 to 30 minutes. Sometimes when I'm putting on the Sergeant show for visitors that come here, maybe they're going to pick up a puppy or something, or inspect my dogs to see if they want to get one of my dog's puppies. They'll come here, and I'll put him, I'll just say deck, hand signal, deck, and he'll go get on the deck. He's kind of involved with that toy right now, but I could say hand signal, deck, and he'll go get on the deck, and he will wait there 20, 25 minutes, not say a word, totally be locked on me everywhere I go. And I'm talking to these visitors, and they're saying, wow, that's amazing, he's still there. I said, oh yeah, he'll stay there 25 minutes. And then I can just give him a hand signal, which means release. You can do whatever you want to do. He comes down off that deck, immediately comes right up to me. What now, Daddy? I can give him another hand signal, and he'll go get on the workshop concrete underneath the building and get on the concrete and wait 30 minutes. When I go through a gate or when I get in my vehicle, they know. You don't open the door to my vehicle and they just jump in, because I don't want them to go every time I go. When I go through a gate, I have a lot of gates around here. I can't even count them all. But when a gate opens, that does not mean that they can just run through the gate. They have to wait to know. Sometimes I say, okay, and they go through the gate. Sometimes I say, no, I go first, and then I let them come through the gate. Sometimes they're not allowed to go through the gate at all for any reason. I'll go through the gate or the vehicle, close the door, and they know, okay, it wasn't my time to get in the vehicle or go through the gate opening. So also, I want to train them here, not just for the estate, but I want to train them right here. Right here. Okay. I got an issue right here. He has a toy. I just let him out. Ruby's fired up, wanting to work. Ruby, baby, don't do that here. We're doing a video. She was about to do a number 2. Oh man, really? Come on. Anyway, I'll just talk you through this. She's so fired up. She wants to work. She worked a little bit in a previous video, and she is fired up. He has a toy. She won't take it from him because he's kind of like, you know, the lead dog around here. So I'm not gonna do that. Right here. See, I want a dog to be, Ruby, hush. I want a dog when I just give them a hand, Ruby, I said hush. Good girl, hush, good girl. I want a dog, when I say right here, or do this hand signal pointing at my left side, I want them to come and get this. Ruby, she's so fired up, sorry about that. She's pregnant, so I'm being a little easy with her. Ruby, hush. When I say right here, that's my go-to command. If there's a distraction, there's a squirrel, there's a car going by, there's something, and I don't want them to chase her, I want them to break their concentration on that distraction, this is my go-to command right here. That's what they're supposed that's what they're supposed to do. Ruby, Ruby, you gonna make me get firm with you in front of all these people? Really? See, I'm projecting leadership right now. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Now, get them out of the way. Now, also other things like flowing through the property, not just gates, but if there's a distraction, I want them to get beside me and be quiet, like hush. They come and sit right, Ruby, come on, right here. See, that's my go-to command. They gotta know that, and they gotta know that every time. She's breaking her position and not doing right things right now, but it's okay. Estate training just trains your dog, and when they come in my home, I have a nice bed for them, a really nice memory foam bed, and that's their bed. On your bed. They know to get on the bed, and they'll stay there until I tell them it's okay to come up. It is just all these different aspects of flowing in the property so that they're under control and understand what I'm telling them. And sometimes they're not always under control. Like Ruby's pregnant, she's real fired up about this toy that Sergeant has, and she really wants to, so sometimes I'm a little lenient with them. But you just have to read the dog, read the situation, and have good control and good flow of the dog's activities on the property. There's a lot going on in this video, but you know how we do things. We just let the camera roll, let them do what they do, so you can learn what I'm doing in these situations. You with me? So thank you very much. If you just got a puppy, you're thinking about getting a puppy, listen. The most important time in your puppy's life is 2 months to 6 months. Very, very important. And if you'd like to know all the things that I do to build my puppies up into the adult dogs that are estate trained and flow through the property properly, get my puppy training system. It'll help you a lot. We're the ones that need to be trained so that we can train our puppies to become wonderful adult dogs. The link is in the description box below. Description box. Say that 10 times. Thank all of you from all of us. GermanShepherdman.com.